Hey, it's me, MLB. Here is chapter 62 of Takedown, and this one is titled Exploring Level 5. The red line popped up on the angle that you had chosen, and you heard the whip crack, but you kept your body and eyes facing forwards so that you could keep tabs on where the whisper was from the corner of your eye. Because you were closer to the waterfall, the light sheen of glittery water obscured your vision, and you weren't sure if you had managed to hit the whisper or not. There was no noise from that direction either. "Did I get it?" you asked Hansu once your move ended. "Nope," came the reply. "Damn it," you grunted. You sighed and headed closer to the waterfall. "Don't you want to come back a bit so you can see better?" Hansu called. "No, I need to get good no matter what the surrounding landscape is doing," you called back. "Well, the surrounding landscape is about to change because time's up," Hansu called cheekily. You groaned. "Why does 2 hours go so fast?" "We'll come back tomorrow," he replied. "I'm running out of time because next week is mission week," you said, walking back to Hansu, "and I won't be able to practice anymore." "I think you've done very well given the short time frame." "I can be better," you mumbled, ignoring another whisper flittering around in the corner of your vision. "I'll be back later." True to your word, you were back in game shortly after midnight, and you opened your eyes in the lounge of Butterfly and On's house beside the still sleeping Megata. "I hope he doesn't notice that his avatar has been used while he's been away doing his exams," you thought, standing up and walking to the door. You stepped out and called for Aegir to come forth, shielding your face as water flew in from all directions and manifested into your fierce companion. Aegir whinnied in greeting, and his ears pricked forwards to you as he lowered his head and nuzzled into your chest. You chuckled and wrapped your hand around and under his watery, cool chin, rubbing back and forth under his head and neck as you placed your other hand on the bridge of his nose and rubbed between his white eyes. "Ready to go exploring on your level today, Gear?" He nudged you and wickered, his ears flicking back and forth as he listened to you speak. You smiled and let go of his head, walking around to his shoulder and giving it a pat. His watery body was cool under your fingers, and you felt it shimmer slightly as he flexed his shoulder muscle. "Down!" you commanded, stepping back a bit as Aegir bent his front legs and dropped down to his knees, then let his hindquarters follow, flopping down and onto his side to allow you to climb aboard. You did so, and then patted his shoulder as you knitted your other hand into his rushing, wild, watery mane. "Up, Gear!" you called, and he threw his head back as he got his front hooves under him and then lurched forwards to get up on all fours again. With a little click of your tongue, you were off, heading to the teleport pad of level 44 and then down to level 5. The minute you materialised on the platform of level 5, you nudged Aegir to walk forward with your heels, urging him off the platform and down onto the soft grass of the flats of the level. You felt his body quiver with excitement under you, and you held him steady as he walked in a very controlled and collected manner down to one of the ponds. "You just want to go for a run, don't you?" you said to him. "I just don't know if I can hold on well enough if I let you run free." Aegir snorted and bobbed his head up and down, looking around at the level that was his kingdom. "First, I want to try taking on a few more whispers, then we can explore a little," you said to him, swinging one leg back and sliding down his side to land on the ground. He turned his head back and snuffed at your outfit, and you rubbed his watery nose. "You can eat some grass while I do a bit of work." He huffed through his nostrils and then dropped his head to the grass, grabbing a few blades in between his lips and yanking them free. You smiled and gave his shoulder one last pat, and then moved away a little, watching the corners of your eyes for any movements. It wasn't long before a whisper appeared, and you stopped moving to calculate how far away it was. Then you pointed your toe into the ground and slid it out in an arc. Lining the whisper up, you called for move and grabbed the whips, flicking one out to the side while the other swirled around so that the tip would just crack at the side of your head. You heard the rush of water and a wailing scream, then the mist-filled being exploded into crystals and fluttered away. "I got it!" you cried excitedly, turning around and smiling at Aegir, who was still eating, but both his ears and eyes were on you. "Did you see that, Gear?" You kind of felt a little stupid talking to your horse, but no one else was around, so it wasn't too embarrassing. Not wanting to practice too much in case your sudden improvement ignited Hansu's suspicions, so you decided to end with your one hit and win and explore the level instead. So, with smile-odd face, you walked back over to your water stallion and stood by his shoulder. "Maybe there's a way I can get up onto his back without making him lie down on the ground every time," you suddenly wondered. As Aegir stepped forwards, his knee bent a little bit, and you quickly saw that you could use it as a stepping spot to help boost yourself up onto his back. With this sudden epiphany, you grabbed onto the base of his mane, placed your left foot on his bent knee, and lightly jumped up onto his back, landing on your stomach area across his withers. "Oof," you grunted, swiveling yourself around so that you could sit up and straddle him. "Okay, I'm up. Let's go." You rocked your pelvis forwards and nudged Aegir on, clicking your tongue against the inside of your teeth. He raised his head from the ground and started walking forwards, flanking the side of the pond and giving you a bird's eye view of the fish swimming around there below. "Let's go deeper into the level," you said to him. As you moved along, you looked down into the corner of your vision and you saw an information box there. For left and right commands, call "come in" for left, "g off" for right. These next few chapters are for the horse lovers, so to all my horsey fans out there, I hope you're enjoying. Stay tuned for chapter 63 coming tomorrow.